Hey guys, Cosmic CTF here, and welcome to a brand new video where today we're back with another one of these commentary videos, and we're going to be talking about a news article I've seen, which I find absolutely fucking ridiculous. Now, do you guys remember in high school, or maybe even primary school, you might have even played it, you played a game called Dodgeball, which is basically you threw dodgeballs at the other team, and if you hit them, they were out, and we used to play it so if you got someone out on the other team, you could get one of your team back in. I'm not sure if that's official rules or not, but yeah, basically, you just need to read this headline to see what's wrong with this, because, you know, dodgeball, we used to play it when we were younger. We used to have a lot of fun with it. I was actually relatively good at it. I could avoid most of the balls. I could never get anyone out, of course, because I'm not that fucking athletic. Jesus. But yeah, these dodgeballs were only little soft things, and they didn't hurt if you got hit with them. The rules were, at our school, if you got hit between the neck and the knees, you were basically out. And unfortunately, that included the balls, and I have been hitting the balls a few times, which doesn't hurt too much, but, you know, it's definitely not something you'd want to do. Like, you won't go up to your mate Stephen and say, "Oi, Stephen, just throw another one of them dodgeballs between me legs again." You know, just for a bit of fun. So today we're going to be taking a look at an article by CBS News which says, 10-year-old charged with assault after dodgeball game at school by Caitlin O'Kane. Now, as you can see, the fact that a 10-year-old has been charged with fucking assault after dodgeball is absolutely ridiculous. Nowadays, people are so fucking soft that being hit in the face with a dodgeball is apparently basically the same as having your legs blown off, and you have to basically sue the shit out of a person if they manage to hit you in the face by accident. But yeah, at our school this happened a lot. Like, dodgeballs would fly and hit you in the face, and everyone would just laugh it off and just, I don't know, go back to playing. They wouldn't fucking charge each other with assault. And this is it's just ridiculous, to be fair. And I'm just going to read the article, because otherwise we'll be here all day, me complaining about this, because I think this is just ridiculous. Health and safety gone mad. And yeah, let's just read this. A 10-year-old boy from Canton, Michigan, has been charged with aggravated assault after injuring another student during a schoolyard dodgeball game. The child's mother, Kamishi Triplet Lindley, said on 30th of April, her son Bryce was suspended from Erickson Elementary School for throwing a dodgeball back at a student during recess while playing a game called Dodgeball, she posted on Facebook. Lindley said that the ball Bryce threw allegedly resulted in the other student having a concussion. After meeting with the principal about why Bryce was suspended, while the other students who fully participated in this game were not, the principal disclosed that the injured student has a pre-existing condition, Lindley wrote. She has been told the student had chronic brainstem infliction. Clearly this student should not have been playing in a physical contact sport, she wrote. A few months after her son's suspension, Lindley learned that her son was being charged with aggravated assault in the 3rd Circuit Juvenile Court in Detroit, Michigan. So I fully agree with the mother on this one, because the student that this Bryce kid threw the ball at, and the guy that had the chronic brainstem infliction, really shouldn't have been playing dodgeball if he knew he had the condition, and that things like that could happen if you could get a concussion if you hit by a soft ball. His parents should have told him that he can't be playing contact sports like this, and obviously Bryce is not at fault here at all. As obviously he didn't mean to throw it at him, and he probably didn't know of his condition, or if he did know of it, basically, he didn't know that hitting him on the head with a soft dodgeball would have given him a concussion. So Bryce is not at fault here. He wasn't told, and even then, the child's parents are mainly at fault for letting their kid, or not even telling their kid that they can't play contact sports, which I can understand is hard for a kid, because he wants to get involved. He doesn't want his condition to kind of interfere with his daily life. But I have asthma. I don't play sports that much because I could have an asthma attack and die, basically. It's a very serious asthma. You could have an asthma attack, you could collapse, you could do all that shit because you're not getting enough oxygen to your body. Now, I can play contact sports because my asthma is pretty mild, but there is a girl in our school whose asthma was extremely bad and she could not play sports at all. So I know how hard it must feel to not be able to play sports and be normal like all these other kids, but it's just something you have to get on with. And maybe, or if you did want to play sports, play a sport where you don't involve a lot of contact. I can't exactly think of many. Maybe softball, that might work, unless you get hit in the face with the ball there, and that would do a lot more damage than just a dodgeball. But yeah, the kid is not at fault here. So when he was charged with aggravated assault, just in case you guys didn't know, I'm going to put up the definition of aggravated assault up on screen, and this is according to Wikipedia. So aggravated assault in some jurisdictions is a stronger form of assault, usually using a deadly weapon. A person who has committed an aggravated assault when that a person attempts to causes serious bodily injury to another person with a deadly weapon. Now, I don't think a fucking dodgeball is a deadly weapon. I'm just saying. And this kid has obviously a condition that basically makes it so he'll get a concussion easier, but that does not mean that you can charge this Bryce kid with aggravated assault for something A, he didn't even know about, and B, a game that this child was taking part in, and when he really shouldn't have been. He should not have been allowed to play a contact sport, and for that you're charging a child with aggravated assault. I'm just as shocked as those of you reading our story Lindley wrote on the Facebook post, which was a fundraiser to help with legal expenses. Nonetheless, I am asking for your assistance in securing a lawyer for Bryce. He is scheduled to appear next week in court on A1, so that is the, Americans put the date the wrong way around, so that is the 1st of August, I think. Yeah, so today, actually. The attorney fees are $4,000. Thank each of you for your help and prayers. According to a police report filed after the incident, Bryce intentionally threw the ball at the boy's face. So this is ridiculous on every state of the level, because obviously it says that Bryce threw the ball at the kid's face intentionally, and the fact that he threw it intentionally, or whatever, the fact that they said that doesn't change anything, because the parents still shouldn't have allowed their child to take part in a contact sport, and they're playing fucking dodgeball. If you're expected to get hit in the face, and that's the thing, intentionally hit in the face. I'm not sure if these kids would have been playing with the rule where you can't hit them in the face. I'm not sure if that's like an accepted thing that for everyone or just my school. So he was probably just trying to play the game. He wasn't trying to actively give this kid a concussion, because chances are he didn't even know about this condition. And yeah, it all reflects back regardless on the parents, and it's their fault. And now they're risking to ruin this kid's life over an aggravated assault charge. And it's just ridiculous that you're ruining a 10-year-old. He's fucking 10. He's a kid still. Why are you... This should have just been sorted out in school, even if it had given him a concussion. Shit like that happened at our school. Not with dodgeballs, obviously. People literally punching each other on the field. That wasn't taken to the police. There was no aggravated assault charge. It was just sorted out in school. Kids were punished and it never happened again. So the article goes on to say that her son was targeted, which, as I said before, is the fucking point of dodgeball. You're meant to target people to hit them. And it is just ridiculous. She said she's worried for a child's safety. She shouldn't have let him play dodgeball in the first place. So, yeah. That's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Moral of the story, if you have a fucking condition, don't let your kids play dodgeball. And then don't charge if you do, and that's completely the fault of your bad parenting. Don't fucking charge the kid, regardless whether they did it on purpose or not, with fucking assault, because believe it or not, it's not worth ruining a kid's life over just something stupid like this. Anyway, she says stuff like that she was targeted and hit twice in the face with a ball prior to this, which regardless, then why was Bryce targeted then as the only one that did it if other kids had done it? But, you know, I'm not going to go into this anymore. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like and subscribe. This has been Cosmic CTF. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. More Halo 2 gameplay, obviously. Master Chief this time, but... Jesus, that's a loud motorbike. But, yeah, if you did enjoy, please do leave a like and subscribe. If you think this is fucking ridiculous, just leave a like. And, yeah, I'll see you all in the next one.